So a lot went down in this episode of ReZero, although a very sweet episode because, we're talking about the songstress herself and her backstory. There was a good amount of information about her, but there were still some things that were lacking. As viewers, it's like, we want more. Come on, give it to us, give it to us. So I still think there is still a lot more that they could share with us, but let's get this party started. So there's three main points that really was happening in this episode. One was Priscilla, two was the songstress, and three, that little snippet after credits. If you did miss it, there was a little bit after the credits with Subaru. We'll go with the Subaru stuff because that one is, quick and easy. We actually learn what Subaru's plan is that he told Emilia. That he feels like there's got to be something up with the girls and, as they say, his kingdom, if you will, that the girls being in that cathedral is important for some reason. Notice how the fighting has been going away from the cathedral, so it's like, okay, yeah, there's got to be something to it. I don't know if it's like maybe Regulus is able to do like a domain, like as long as the girls are within his domain or the area that he specifies, he's able to utilize his authority and not die. Or if it's like Subaru was saying, maybe it's the number of girls, because there's got to be a reason why he has no problems killing some of the girls off. But if the girls are important, you can't kill them all off, right? Like maybe he was bluffing when he said, I'm going to take all these girls in this cathedral as hostage. That, if he did end up killing all of them, technically that would have been a way for them to beat him. But of course, being heroes, they wouldn't allow Greed to do that. So it's good that we know exactly what Emilia's job is at this point. So Subaru's trying to keep Greed busy, talk to him, get him all flared up while dodging. So I guess that makes sense because if Subaru dies in the midst of dodging, he could kind of get back to that point. I'm sure his save point somewhere around there. Maybe when he talked to Regulus and told him what he knew his authority was. Yeah, I think that it was very smart heads up play for Subaru because if there's nothing that they could do with Greed himself, it's got to be something with the girl. There's the reason why he has so many of them. So, I look forward to see the rest of this fight. I wonder if it's something that Emilia has to sway the hearts of the girls to get them out, or if she's going to literally just try to, I don't know, push them out, but it's not going to be that simple. I think it's going to be more of the former, where she's going to have to sway the hearts of all the girls. If she's able to break their will and make them come to the senses, don't know, we shall see. That just leaves the other two things, and really it has to do with Priscilla and our songstress. Now, Priscilla's a very interesting character because the fact of the matter is she's been married 8 times. And I'm like, really? Okay. The fact that she actually knew what love is strikes me as surprising more than anything else because of how much she manipulates people and gets things the way that she wants them. Maybe there's something about her that is, she has to be superficial. Like with the fact that she has some sort of power where anything that she deems or she enjoys or whatever loves, I don't know the stipulation, but she is able to care for, takes damage for her. So then that way she's able to live. Does that extend to just jewelry or does it also extend to people? Because it would make sense why she acts so arrogant and acts like she owns everything. Because then if she feels like she owns everything, they will take damage for her. So I can understand where her personality is coming from, but just the weirdest things that she knows what love is. Is it a case of where she knows what love is so she's able to manipulate it easily? So then that way she manipulates the hearts of other people to be under her as her underling? Or is it more of that feeling of superiority is superficial and she actually does care about things? And I just love how she is like, there's a difference between a fool and a simpleton. It's like, well, you know what? I never really thought of it like that. But I mean, okay, I guess the songstress is, she's a little funny here and there. Priscilla knew how to utilize tools like that. I want to learn more about Priscilla, but the fact that Wrath to a degree knows Priscilla's history, past, somehow, it's like, okay, give me more. Hey, I'm all here for the world building. Give me more information about her past. This is the most we've seen or interacted with Priscilla other than her arrogant styles up to this point. So tell me more about her, okay? Let me know why she's like this. So then that way I can kind of get the answers. Is there something underneath, or is she like that for a reason? Don't know, but maybe we'll learn in the future. So overall, I don't think Wrath is dead. Normally, whenever they have these archbishops quote unquote die, you're going to see their death sequence. But the fact that we only saw Wrath kind of get cut, and then it looked to me at the very end like when Priscilla was slashing at Wrath that she jumped as well. So that's why she leapt, like kind of like flew into the water. I've seen a lot of media, and anything like that that happens for enemy or even a hero that you don't see the death blow and then they just kind of fall into water, it's like, yeah, they're coming back, which is great because we don't know Wrath's history. And a lot of times whenever they're going to show the death of somebody like that, they're going to kind of show a backstory for them. So right before their death blow, you kind of empathize with them a little bit. We haven't really gotten that for Wrath. Once Liliana was able to sway the hearts of everyone back, it was like, all right, now Priscilla can go all off. The way Priscilla said at the end, like that her sword, like the power from it diminished. So I was like, yeah, Wrath, I think Wrath's going to return. The question is she going to return like as still being evil, or is it going to be more of a, you know, future thing and then she sees the error of her ways? There's many different ways that artistically you could do this, but we shall see. So that just leaves us Liliana. Now Liliana, I'll be honest, I didn't really care for her backstory a little bit. I mean, it was sad, but she had a family. Now I will have to say her mom, I thought that was her sister for sure. Like, you know, older sister type thing. It wasn't until she said mom and I was like, wait, that's your mother? Oh, okay, all right. You know, her mom, her dad's there. She had a loving family. They were bards going around, you know, making money, traveling and such. And then she just leaves? It's like, I'm gonna be the best bard in the world. Like, you know, gonna find that bard One Piece, as she said, gonna be king of the bards. I was like, oh, that looked like a One Piece reference, but okay. And then she just leaves as a little girl and then goes through literally close to death multiple times, probably still, you know, learning how to play that guitar, you know, get better at her voice. And then eventually she finds this one moment, this pasture, and sees from her lowest point, grows to see this is what music and art is, the beauty of the world. And then she's able to have this power or whatever, and is able to sing really well. But I expected more. Like, when I saw that she had a family, this is rezero. I'm thinking, oh, her family dies, she's left as an orphan, you know, all this. No, she just left. And I want to know, did her parents look for her? I mean, the fact that she saw her parents with another baby, apparently they moved on. I mean, I wonder if it's edited. I do wonder if that part was edited out. Like, after she left, like, did her parents, like, where is she? Look for her, worry about her, think she's, you know, died or something. Because it was just so weird. Like, everything's happy-go-lucky. We have a loving family, and you just leave as a little girl. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I expected more of her backstory, but it's like, okay. I'm not too sympathetic because it was her own choice, but she went through a lot of hardships. I can understand that. It just kind of goes back to, did the hardships make her the way that she is now? Or if she had stayed with her family, would she have learned the skills earlier, how to play, how to sing, all this stuff, and still would have became even better than she is now? So, I mean, I don't know. No one can say for sure, but it's just like, you had a good thing going. Why'd you mess that up? But you know what? Regardless, she saved everyone, and Priscilla was able to do the death blow, and it was a pretty good fight nonetheless. So I'm looking forward to the future episodes and seeing what in the world's going to happen, because this, you know, each episode of ReZero keeps getting better and better, and I'm glad that they keep giving the title of the episode at the end, because if they gave the title at the beginning, someone like me is going to break it apart and be like, oh, so this is what this episode is going to be about. Yeah, tell me after the fact. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Maybe we'll see what happens to greed, gluttony, or lust. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. But tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Am I off base? Am I wrong here? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I do enjoy the discussions that we have in the comments. You guys have been great, and I do appreciate the support and the fact that we at this moment are close to 300 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's grow this. Let's get together. Let's discuss, and let's have some fun just discussing anime, because that's what I enjoy doing. Anyway, you guys be safe. You take care. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon for more videos that will be coming up. In the meantime, bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch. I'm a fucking phenomenon.